Edo-Tokyo Museum.
Ukiyo-e motif is small wrestler. This is not a samurai, small wrestler, extremely fun guy, and a beautiful lady, geisha or courtesan, and firefighter. But originally in Edo time, 150 years ago, it was built in by wood. Length is just half of the original, but width is the same. So you can imagine even feudal lord or shogun must have crossed this bridge. So like Jesus Christ was born, and first emperor started this country more or less, legendary emperor. So anyway, feudalism started 12th century until mid-19th century. Before feudalism, aristocrats controlled the government. And when samurai, the feudal warrior, took the power, the head of the feudal warrior, samurai, is called shogun. Shogun controlled the government. That means emperor traditionally didn't touch the politics. That is a uniqueness to Japan. For example, if emperor took the political power, somebody challenged the emperor, he could have been killed already in the history. But nobody challenged the emperor in this country. Why? Because emperor didn't touch the politics. Emperor didn't have military means. Emperor had no financial meaning. Sound so strange, and maybe sound even stupid, because emperor didn't have money. How come? Because shogun took all the incomes. He was the only tax collector during the samurai time. Before that, aristocrat. They control whole the farm. Rice was the only way to make the money in this country. So the 90% of the population in the Edo shogun time were farmers. They are cultivating rice. When rice is ready, they collected the rice, harvested the rice. About 60% taxed. 40% they could take by themselves. So the farmers are always very poor. The shogun's policy, not the farmers, become rich, but not to let them die. So they can more or less survive. Very tough policy. But the same premise, emperor lives today, imperial palace. Roughly 110 hectares in acre, 330 acres.
This is inside of the castle, Edo Castle.
To hold the two swords. Sword is the spirit of samurai. So invited the guest, meaning feudal lord. Lower than that rank, they are not allowed to come into the castle building. But the feudal lord are allowed to carry only short sword, 50 or
This is a merchant quarter.
300 years ago, your area was like this. Samurai merchant walking like this, quite lively. And another unique point of Edo, Edo was already 1 million people living, largest ever the city in the world, much bigger than London, much bigger than any other city. Quite advanced point, and some are very low, technologically very behind. Because do you know why Japan became so behind in technology during samurai time? Korea and one more, Western country. Netherlands, yeah. Dutch people arrived in Japan during samurai time. They gave a lot of things to the shogun. So shogun used modern technologies through Dutch traders. Why Dutch were permitted, do you know? No British, no American.
This is a house of a feudal lord.
Do you know that musical instrument, three-stringed one called shamisen? But I think I like to explain about this mansion. This mansion stood in front of the shogun's castle. You can compare the size. This one, that one you saw, and this one, same scale. And this is a mansion lived by feudal lord, not the shogun. Shogun's mansion is more luxurious. And this, owner, he had his territory, a home domain in other side of Japan.
Europeans too.
Therefore, samurais armor. And the idea of Japanese
200 years
armor
ago.
is, as you can see, it's a beautiful. First of all, why? Because they fight in the battlefield in the most beautiful clothes.
The whole family lived in here, father, mother, and maybe half a dozen kids in this.
They make a beautiful clothes without name. They just put together.
This is a living room, workroom. Here's another one. I guess they worked and slept here. Those are sleeping platforms.
So many
Block
plates because
printing.
in one color, one color, one color. So they have to match. So difficult, but they created wood block printing. And the Japanese people, I mean Edo time or after Shogun's time collapse, people didn't know the value. They used the ukiyo-e paper for wrapping. And the Westerners arriving, they thought, my God, this is an art they use for wrapping. And they buy, and most of ukiyo-e is now outside of Japan. Most of the ukiyo-e. Now, I think the most number is in the States. Please look. Sorry. Wood block printing method.
Here's the wood block. Here's the paper printed with just that. And here it is up here. This block adds this color and adds to the product up here. This one adds these dabs of color. It just shows up there. And there it is in the finished product.
Temporarily carrying Shinto deities. You don't need to go to Shinto shrine to pray. Shinto deities come to your home by riding on this kind of float.
Shrine, and you can see how heavy the wheels are. Ship, early 19th century, 1 to 10 scale. There's some of these shrines being carried in a festival.
秋葉原ってパンダミュージック歩いていけば行ける。
This is an area of Tokyo here, and this big bridge that we walked across, a model, a part of it. This is how Tokyo looked in the 1830s. It's a kabuki theater.
And the bad guy is this one.
The roles were played by women, but then they switched to men because the women were distracting the men. Here's a Ford Model A four-door sedan. Costs 1 yen per ride in this taxi. Some houses of the 1900s. This would have been pre-World War II. From the 1930s or 40s.
You can see they put the helmet in case of the bombing. Everybody had to wear.
During World War II.
This kind of things to break the house or protect the house.
Tape on the windows.
Very
Japanese students built these balloon bombs and they launched them.
It's an original one,
And in 1944-45,
I think this is
300 of them reached the American continent and they killed 6 people in Oregon. Housing complex built in 1959.
Very, very lucky. And even they built a Subaru. Okay. Small car.
This is going into this house.
Showa was there. My father was sitting and I was sitting there.